Hello everyone, welcome to Research Tips. In this video, let's learn about how we can do or perform regression analysis using Microsoft Excel. I have a data here that has hospital visit, age and BMI, three variables. Here hospital visit is my dependent variable of interest, and age and BMI are the independent variables that I want to fit in my model. So when we are doing a simple regression analysis that has a dependent variable and one independent variable, we can simply perform the analysis by clicking the variables and then go to insert and then go to this chart, and you can do the scatter. And here when you click on this plus sign, there you can see trend line. When you click on here, you can click on more options, and then in the more options you can click on linear, and then if you want to display the equation on chart, you can click on this, and if you want to display r squared value, you can click on, and it's simple, right? You have equation and you have the r squared value. But what if you wanted to perform a multiple linear regression here? In that case, you would also want this BMI to be included in your model, right? So in that case, this simple analysis using the scatter plot, going from that won't work. We will need to use the analytics toolbox that's available in Excel. So by default in your Excel, there may not be the analytics toolbox, but in my case here I already have that. So you can see that using going to data, and then when you go to data here, you can see I have the data analysis tool, right? So if you don't have that, and then here you can click on different types of analysis that you want to perform. So by default, you may not have that in your Excel document, but you can get it using the add-in. So to do that, you can just click on the file and then go to options and then click on the add-ins and then go to manage here, and here it's already saying Excel add-in. So go to Excel add-in and then click on this go, and then here you should check this analysis ToolPak and then do OK. So once you do that, you will have this data analysis ToolPak here, right? And this will allow us to perform a lot of different sorts of analysis, and then we don't have to go using the R or other SPSS or other software. We can do everything here. Excel is so powerful. So now we have that analysis ToolPak. So let's do the analysis. Okay, so to do that, you can simply go on data here and then go to data analysis, click on this, and then now what I'm doing is doing the regression analysis. So just click on regression, then do OK, and then for your y range, that should always be your dependent variable. You can click on the range of the values that includes a dependent variable, and for the x you can do like this. So if you click on the variables this way, Excel will automatically take this first data in the variable age is the first variable, and when it comes into this row number second for column C, it will take it as the third variable. So make sure to include all your independent variable being set this way. And then once you do, and then you can also set your output options, where your output goes. So I'm creating a new worksheet. So and then I do OK, and then I have a brand new worksheet here that has the results of my multiple regression analysis. So here in the output we can see different regression statistics and the F statistics and other parameter estimates. And for example, here we can see multiple R of 0.77. In the case of multiple regression, it's basically mean the correlation between the observed value of Y and the model predicted value of Y. And then here we have R squared value of 0.60. That means 60% of variation in Y is explained by the model. And we have here the F statistics value of 9.02, and it's significant at an alpha of 0.05. So that basically means that at least one of the beta estimates for the independent variable is non-zero, or in other way we can say that the model significantly predicts the variation in Y. And let's come down to this table here where we can see the parameter estimates, and here the intercept estimated is minus 7.56. That is not making that sense in this case because the intercept is basically the value of the Y, or the outcome variable, in when the value of A's and BMI are set at 0. So that is not making much sense here. And when we come to the slope coefficient estimated for A's and BMI, we can see both of them are positive, meaning they are positively associated with the outcome variable. However, when we see the p-value, they are not significant. Here even though the F statistics is significant, these variables A's and BMI are not, which may be indicating that there is a multicollinearity going on there. So I will not talk about that here, but that's likely the case because here together they are significantly explaining the variance in Y, but independently here the value when adjusting for another, because this is the value of beta for A's holding BMI constant, and this is the value for beta estimate or the slope coefficient for BMI here, body mass index, holding A's constant. So they are not significant. So we might need to go into checking other factors such as multicollinearity. And so we can also look into the confidence intervals here. So this way we can do the analysis in Excel. And you might also be wondering how we can look into the diagnostics for the model, just like we can do in other software like R and SAS or others. So we can do that here as well. So earlier when we clicked on data analysis here, we did okay, right? Like that. Oh, I was not, I have to go into the hospital visit here. So let me do that one more time here just to give you how the idea and how we can do that. And then let's do the Y range. Okay, and then here you can see this residual, standardized residual plots. These are not checked in by default. So when we check in this 4, we can do okay, and here on the side you get all of those plots. You can get this plot. I'll not go into explaining these plots, for I have done that in earlier video. The video link you can see here in the description for this video, where I have explained all the important model diagnostic that we should look into for any regression model. But yeah, in summary, this is how we can do the analysis in Excel. I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching.